Responders of Tyler and Smith County have competed in a friendly bell-ringing competition in support of the Salvation Army.
Today, a trophy was handed over to the Tyler Police Department. This is their third win. They did a three-peat themselves. They raised more than $4,000.
Great to be a part of the competition, but I will tell you, just to be there in the line and everybody that comes through, to have the opportunity to interact with them, to talk to them, and just kind of build that fellowship with each other is a good opportunity for us. And then we have close relationships with the EMS, with the fire department, with the sheriff's office, and I think it allows us to continue building and fostering those relationships.
And all, the group of first responders have raised $32,000 over the past 5 years. Days away from the big game as the narrative of case